I say, Juan, what's happening? What's happening? It's Papa G coming at y'all, having a serious conversation. Thanking you for tuning in. Thanking you for giving me some of your time out of your day on this serious conversation that we having, community discussion. And we're talking about exposing the bully. All right? Who is the bully? The bully is child support. The bully is any father who don't want to be a father and is standing in the way of black fatherhood. The bully is any entity that is benefiting off the status quo and would stand in the way and prevent the message from being changed in the day to be one of sons should be with their fathers. And in the event that a mother and father separate, it's start to be commonplace that the son goes with the father. I believe that this is the civil rights issue of our time. I believe that this is the thing that we need to join forces with, rally together with, to change. Once we correct the family structure and put it back in the order that it's supposed to be, that the Creator intended for it to be, okay? All of this senseless violence that we have going on in our inner cities, all of these young men roaming aimlessly and not knowing what to do, and the way young men are growing up with the mentality of a female because that's all they see and that's all they imitate, we can start to put a change to that, all right? My purpose for talking is to expose this bully. Now, this bully goes way back as far as I can remember, because this bully also exists in the national message that says that a man and a woman not getting along, the man separate and go on his way and meet him another woman, and the woman stays in tow with the children, all right? This is intentional to create a certain work class, because they know that when you remove the father from the home, okay, that they're more than likely to have state laborers in the state correctional facility. They know that they're more than likely to have situations where they have to really beef up the police force and really emphasize how they're going to fix the problems that they have created. All right? We have a simple solution, and we can all just be honest and know what it is. It's giving fathers their full parental rights. Please join forces with me. Let's get a petition going. Sign saying that when a couple separate, the male child goes with the father. If the father refuses the male child, then we can go at economic benefit for the mother so that she can be able to take care of the child adequately because the father don't want to do his job. But understand the reason why child support, the court system, them dirty ass judges, the dirty lawmakers, and all those people, why they have it this way is because they intentionally want a society where crime and all the type of things that go on, they know exactly how to create the atmosphere that they want to create so they can always have a soapbox. These things are all distractions, all right? All these problems stem from removing the father from the home. So let's just simply put men back in charge of boys, okay? Because we know men don't play with boys. It's a simple solution, all right? And right now, I don't have time for the gal boys, but I will address those a little bit later in this conversation because I really want to get to the meat, okay? So the title is, Child Support is Not Going After Just Deadbeat Dads. It's going after all of us, okay? And because they are indiscriminate and have turned it into a big money-making racket, we have to join forces and say, no, this is not a revenue generator for you, okay? This is not a way that you're going to create jobs, all right? No. We're going to give fathers their sons. We're going to devote the same amount of time that we've devoted to removing the father from the home. You know, what has that been? Like we've dedicated like almost 60, 70 years of concentrated effort. Then we need to put in another 60, 70, 80 years of concentrated effort of allowing the father to have his role, respect his role, to start to change the way we portray him in the movies and in the little daytime dramas and soaps and all that type of thing. Okay? Because everything that's being done to take fathers down so that they can introduce vice in every way that they want to. Let's just tell it how it is. Okay? If daddy not in the house, that's some easy pussy to get. If daddy not in the house, ain't no man there to protect them. When there ain't no man there to protect them, the rules is totally different than when it's a man over there at that house where them females living. Y'all know what time it is, okay? And we have to just speak truth to this situation. So let's get off into exposing this bully, all right? The first thing you have to do when you go in to expose a bully is you have to be the type of person who can sit back and peep game and be like, look what this motherfucker doing. So now you see that, oh, he trying to do it to everybody, or she trying to do it to everybody. Because a bully ain't just a boy. A bully could be a girl too, all right? So now this person or this entity is trying to make everybody that they come into conform and do what it wanted to do. It don't matter who they are. So you sitting back and you like, I tell you what, they come over here with that shit, I'm going to show them I ain't standing for that shit, me. All right? Boom. Here come your turn. Now, I always swore if I ever ended up on child support rolls, you know what I'm saying, that I was going to fight. And here come the bully. Now, the bully don't give a fuck. I was homeless at the time. A child support come looking for me. I was homeless. I didn't have a place to stay, a pot to piss in, or a window to throw it out. You know? That didn't matter to them people. Okay? By the time I find out about it, I had got my first little apartment. That's a motherfucking bully. That's a motherfucking bully. Okay? But, you know, when you homeless, disabled, trying to get your shit together as hard as you can, man, you don't give a fuck. At that time, I run in the police shit. My mental was not right. So, when I find out about the shit, they've been having this shit going on for a little while. Okay? So I looks all off into it. Now, for number one, I come from the magazine of, you know, you tend to your business. Okay? And also, I believe that marriage is something that is sacred and holy. It's an institution that's ordained by the Creator, and the rules of it is laid out by the Creator, and all dispensation of it is covered in the Bible. So therefore, I have no respect when the law tries to tell me anything. They can suck my ass. Okay? So then I find out that they can't garnish my little retirement that I'm getting from the military, you know. So I try to talk to the people to let the people know that I'm not the type of dude that need to be put on this old child support shit. And at the time that I was being put on child support, you know, I was doing way more than what child support would require me to do, because I was homeless. I was giving them everything I had. So this was the fight that was intended for me to have. And, you know, they don't care that you're taking care of your child. They don't care that you make your child first priority. They want you to make them first priority. Okay? They want you to have fear for them. They don't want you to have respect for your child. They don't care you got respect that you want to independently take care of your child. All right? And they're not going to sit there and they understand that the woman is mad and they taking advantage of that situation. Okay? So we already know the whole game. We understand everything how it's going. There ain't a father that's really going to talk to you that's on child support and say, yes, I would like it if the mother keep my son and raise my son and I just contribute financially. I mean, I'll talk about that kind of guy later, but that's not the majority of men, okay? And we don't like what's going on. You know, you ministers, all you people out there, let's join forces. Let's get this petition going. This is the civil rights issue of our time, okay? The dismantling of fatherhood, of black fatherhood, okay? This is our rally cry. This is what we need to come together on to shed the spotlight on, okay? To bring some awareness to. Let people know. We can come together in unison on this. It's going to take a couple years. But if you take this message, you share this message. If you listening and you got a horror story, you know, share it. All right? Please like, share, subscribe, follow me. Help me get to my first 1,000 subs with this situation. This is a revolution. I want to get this being talked about in every state in the United States. All right? So now the bully done came and I done decided I'm fighting. All right? They got the right one, baby. So after I let the bully know that I'm a fight, this is me attacking. And I'm asking, join forces. Everybody knows that the reason that, there are men out there who your son has been murdered. I'm so sorry that I've been leaving y'all out. Your son or your daughter has been murdered, has been locked up in the jailhouse. You tried to get custody of your child forever. Them people would never let you. They kept that child with that woman, kept that child with that woman, kept that child with that woman. Okay? You was in good conditions. You could have given that child a good upbringing. But instead, this is what happened. Please get past the hurt and look toward making sure it don't happen to nobody else. Let's empty they fucking jails. All right? They doing everything they can to paint a certain picture of us. Bill Clinton with your 3 strikes and you're out. Filling up the penitentiaries with us. Okay? The unfair cocaine laws. Okay? The way they refuse to respect black fathers. They're doing everything they possibly can to make sure that they control our image. If it means that much to them to control our image, shouldn't it mean that much to us that we stand up and start saying, no, we're going to paint the picture of the image that you're going to see about us. All right? So now look. There's another big bully in the room that I've been remiss in talking about, and I'm going to talk about this one. And you use a scandalous, but I ain't going to call you out your name because we need you to change. And if you don't understand the full consequences of your actions, right now I'm talking to the mama who is intentionally keeping her son away from his father. The mama who is intentionally sowing bad seeds in her son. I'm talking to the mama who is, you know, you running several different men. And you know your children are older than 5 and 6 years old enough to see this and remember this. Please, sister, I'm a product of that. Please, sister, give those those boys to their fathers. Don't pay no attention to these low down, no good bitches out here who will try to make you think that it's something wrong with you because you gave that boy to his father. You tell that hoe, he is parent too, bitch. And if you really bold, you tell a bitch, you know I ain't no good. Now I can really get out here and just do my thing. You know? Come on, ladies. We can't win this without y'all. If you really love that baby, and you know you don't know how to raise no man. You know what I'm saying? You talking about some, come out here, boy, and all that kind of stuff, and handling them like that, and cursing them, and doing all that kind of thing. Come on, ladies, please. Please. It's a baby. It really is. It's a baby. Listen, just because it stopped, it get 12 months and we call it a year, all right? Still, it's just 13, 14, 15 months, 16 months, 24 months, 36 months, 48 months, 60 months. You know what I'm saying? Come on, ladies. These is our babies. You know, they not grown. You know, they not tough. They're not none of that. They just little boys. And if you give them to their fathers, you'll see that they little boys. You got the ladies walking around here dressing these little boys, not putting belts on the little boys, got the little boys sagging. Come on, ladies. We need you to change. Okay? And fathers, don't tell nobody she gave you the baby. If she got you on child support, shut your fucking mouth and pay the child support, man. You got the baby. That'll be a good deal. That'll be a good deal. You know? You don't go tell nobody. Don't go try to, and don't turn out to be one of them old gal boys, one of them old henpeck ass motherfuckers as soon as she give you the baby. Now you want to go run down there and try to put her on child support and telling people and tell everybody. Focus on your son, man. Get your baby right. You know? Say, bro, listen to me. If you one of them dudes out here, the chick really, she'll let you have the boy. You know that. But you out here wilding, ripping, turning, dipping, turning corners and stuff, chilling with your homeboys and your friends. Man, please stop and go look that little boy in his eyes, man. And ask him, say, how you doing? And watch he answer you back. You know, if he 2, he 3, 4 years old, man, please turn your back on your homeboys. If she willing, if you and her not together and she willing to give you that baby, man, go get that baby, man. Start learning what it takes to be a man. I promise you, if you go get that baby and have that baby 24/7 instead of having your partners 24/7, bruh, that baby itself is going to make you do certain things. Like, you know, you got to go get a job because you're going to be wanting to buy them shoes. You're going to be wanting to buy them clothes. All the motivations that the woman have, you're going to have because you're a human being. But you got to give yourself a chance to experience these feelings and emotions. If you never give yourself a chance to feel this and see how you will react in this, then, you know, and you probably never even sat and asked yourself the question, if my baby was laying here right now, you know, what would I be doing? I'm going to tell you what you'll be doing. You know, you'll either be picking them up from the daycare, the babysitter, because you're getting off work, or you off today, so you got your kid, y'all dressed alike, y'all going to take some pictures, or y'all going over there and see grandmama, and you're going to stop and you're going to see, you know, and this is going to be your little day, this is going to be your run, but you learning how to be a man, you know? You're gonna know when it's time to feed your baby lunch. You're gonna know when it's time to get ready to feed your baby dinner. You're gonna look forward to getting your baby home at the right time so you can get him a bath and get him on fed up and everything, and y'all sit down and chill and enjoy a quiet evening. Now, you know what child support know? Child support know that if a young man is doing that, then him nor his son is gonna end up in a correctional facility. And they also know that they are useless if that's going on. They are taking advantage of a situation at a sensitive time. And this is by design, so that we can stay subjugated, all right, and not advance. This is how they're getting young men to destroy their seed. This is how they're getting young men to throw away generational wealth. Please, if you're a minister, you know I'm telling the truth. Organize the men's group. Get the conversation going. Holler at me. You know how to get a petition going. If you're a lawyer and you hear me, help me. You know, all you out there that call yourself my friend, y'all know me. I'm genuine about this. Help me. I'm trying to get a revolution started here. This is not a bloody revolution either. This is just a revolution to beat up a bully. One that's breaking the rules. This should motivate everybody. Come on, grandmamas. Come on. Y'all been here long enough to know. On both sides, y'all know. All you care about is your grandbabies being okay. If you're lucky enough to be a great-grandmama, great-grandfather, I can't really say much to... I'm going to say this. I'm always talking to the men who want to be fathers, and I'm always talking to the men who know something is wrong, and they just trying to figure out what it is that's wrong and why things are this way. Okay? Please, share my conversation. All right? Let's get a community conversation going. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Okay? Because this is the civil rights issue of our time. And if we can make the courts, the old dirty-ass courts, the old dirty-ass judge, old dirty-ass attorney general, old dirty-ass child support, if we can make them relinquish what they got going on, our religious beliefs, and allow us to have our family structure the way it's supposed to be, all the crime and violence and a lot of the things that we have going on, they know it will go away. This is why they ignore this problem this way. These people not dumb. They smart. And this is intentional. And we have to not give them the benefit of the doubt. And we have to say they know what they're doing and we going at them for it. Because they have enough results to understand exactly what conditions to put people in to get what outcomes. And that's how come they done put child support on steroids. Please, once again, like, share, subscribe. Let's get this conversation going. Tell your story. You know, it took somebody to tell before the Catholic priests started to get exposed. Let's talk about this. Black fatherhood is more than being an ATM machine. Holla back.